Right, hello everyone and welcome to the preview for Hull City versus Fleetwood Town, Tuesday the 12th of January 2021, 5:30 kick-off at the Caycom Stadium in the Papa John's Trophy round of 16. James Scott on the thumbnail there, on that main screen. Will he be fit enough in time to play after his positive, well, what we assume is his positive COVID test? Let's find out, shall we? With the match details, though, you can see that it's at the Caycom, 5:30pm UK time. I follow Tigers for £10 is how you can watch the game. It's not free to season pass holders, this one, even though it's a home game and it's in the Papa John's Trophy. On to team news then. Shorty Device, Martin Samuelson, Callum Jones, Festus Arter and Tom Eaves are all unavailable as the Tigers look to progress through to the last 8 of the Papa John's Trophy. Device and Samuelson both picked up calf injuries in training prior to the Sunderland game on Saturday, so not ready to return to action. Callum Jones is still sidelined by a hamstring injury he picked up in the Tigers FA Cup defeat to Stevenage in late November. Festus Arter has picked up a thigh injury which will keep him out for the remainder of the season, Grant McCann told BBC Radio Humberside after the 1-1 draw against Sunderland on Saturday. Tom Eaves limped off in the 40th minute of that game and the extent of his injury is unknown. However, it looks likely he'll be missing for at least the next 2 games. On to ref watch then. The referee is Ross Joyce, the 2 linos Barry Gordon and Connor Brown. The 4th official is Tom Bishop. Stats then, Hull City had 10 shots against Sunderland. Of those 10, 4 were on target. Hull City had 39% of possession. Hull City committed 11 fouls. The Tigers made 15 tackles. The Tigers made 369 passes in the game with a pass accuracy of 71%. On to what do I think then? McGuinness needs a few more weeks to bulk back up. He looks off the pace and was shattered. McGuinness said he lost 7 kilos in about a week. So he's not fit enough. He's not fit enough. He needs a few more weeks. I mean, McCann putting him on for 60 minutes, that ain't going to do him any good. Put him on give him 20 minutes, give him half an hour, but not an hour. Not an hour. We need to go out and buy a top quality striker in this window. Yes, we do. Eaves. We look less threatening without him on the pitch against Sunderland, yes. But oh my word, how didn't he finish some of them? Some of the comments on Hull City Twitter, it's absolutely disgraceful. Put something on my Instagram story about it. Someone says, I'm hoping and praying every game he breaks his neck so we don't have to watch him. That's disgraceful. Slag him off if he's playing crap, yes, but don't wish paralysis on him. Come on, he's a lovely bloke. Just because he's missed a few headers doesn't mean he deserves to be basically dead. Anyway, get this Lewis Potter situation sorted out. It's hurting the team for 60-65 minutes a game and it's hurting his development. Seriously, sort it out, boys, sort it out. Fleming's still better than Elder, but now Elder's back fit. I don't see us seeing Brandon Fleming on a League One pitch again. Very alarming how McCann played 4 centre mids and put one on the wing just so he didn't play KLP. Interesting. On to head-to-head battles then. So, we've got Jacob Greaves, who I think will still play, because if you look at the FA Cup game we played against these guys, the City still put out a very strong team, and I expect us to do the same again because this is a team that beat us 4-1 early this season. So I can see us putting a strong side out. So Jacob Greaves will have to stop Callum Camps charging through from central attacking midfield. He scored against us in that 4-1 defeat at Highbury earlier this season. We'll touch on that game a little bit later on. And George Honeyman. This is interesting. We've got George Honeyman coming up against a right back. You know what? I do wonder why. Because as I said, McCann and his tactics with 4 centre mids, just so he didn't have to play 4-3-3. I'm sorry about my mouse clicking here, by the way. I'm just trying to fix something on these graphics which I've noticed. But yeah, so yeah, Honeyman, he's gonna be on the wing again, isn't he? He just is, because we've not got the players. Simple as. We have not got the players because Scott's out, McGuinness is knackered, Lewis Potter is not allowed to play, lost to Delican, now we've lost Eaves. All he's got is Wilkes and Thomas Mayer, and he's gonna have to put Wilkes up front probably. So yeah. Anyway, straight on to current form now then. You can see we're starting to pick it back up after those 3 defeats. And as for Fleetwood then, you can see there, they drew 0-0 against Blackpool, but they did then go on to win 5-4 on penalties. They then beat, after that, they went on to beat Swindon. There we go. Went on to beat Swindon 1-0. Then they've drawn their last 3 games and they've not played since Boxing Day for COVID reasons. Onto the league table then. We're still second. We're still 4 points behind. Lincoln dropped points. We could have cut the gap, but we didn't. But Papa John's Trophy, that's what we're focused on. Let's see what teams are left in it, shall we? As we head on to around the grounds then on Papa John's Trophy round of 16 day. Sunderland face Port Vale. Bristol Rovers face AFC Wimbledon. I've misspelt that. Flipping it. There we go. Lincoln City versus Accrington Stanley. Oxford versus Cambridge. Peterborough versus Portsmouth. Northampton versus MK Dons. Tranmere versus the only under-21s, under-23s, under-18, whatever side left in this competition. Leicester under-21s. So let's have a look at those ties. It's pretty much all League One teams left, as you would expect. Peterborough Portsmouth is a big one. 2 big hitters that could win it. Getting knocked out at this stage is good. So yeah, half of these teams will be gone. +1 from our game as well. Hopefully wearing the hat for the next round. On to a memorable match then. Well, look, there's only ever been 2 encounters between these 2 sides. This one is the 3rd ever encounter between these 2 teams. So we're looking at the first ever game between these 2 on the 9th of October 2020 at Highbury in League One. We lost 4-1. Harvey Saunders scored a double for them along with Callum Camps getting a goal, and Sam Stubbs notching. George Honeyman scored for us. The teams that day for us were Ingram in goal, a back 4 of Emmanuel, Device, Burke and Elder. We'll get onto Device again a little bit more in a minute. Midfield trio, Batty, Honeyman and Doherty. Small was out injured in this one. McGuinness was on international duty. Eves was out injured for this one. So it was Wilkes on the... No, Adelakun on the right, Lewis Potter on the left, and Wilkes up top. The bench was Long, Coyle, Samuelson, Jones, Slater, Mayer and Chadwick. For Fleetwood then, in this game, it was Lutweiler, Andrew, Whelan, Burns, Ched Evans, Callum Camps, Paul Coots, Paddy Madden, Harvey Saunders, Sam Stubbs and Harrison Holgate as well. The bench was Alex Kearns, Mark Duffy, Barry Mackay, Garner, Hill, Radel and Matete as well. Moving on from memorable match then to last time out. It was on the 7th of November. This is the 2nd ever meeting between these teams that we're looking at now. 7th of November 2020 in the K-Com in FA Cup Round 1. Hull City beat Fleetwood 2-0. McGuinness and Burke scoring that day. And I've actually forgot to do the bench when I'm looking at this graphic now for both teams. So I'll sort that out. Very, very soon. You won't notice that. On to shared shirts now then. We're looking at Louis Coyle today. Louis Coyle, he was at Fleetwood on loan from 2017 onwards, but then he joined until 2019, joined them on loan. We'll join them permanently in 2020. We're just grouping them all together today. So Fleetwood, for Fleetwood from 2017 to 2020, he played 117 times throughout loan spells and permanents. Scored once. For us, he's played 9 times, scored none. Been quite unlucky with injuries and suspensions carrying over from his Fleetwood days at the start of his Hull City career. On to transfer roundup then. There's only outgoing rumours today. We've not had any more rumours about incomings from last preview. So Grant McCann has confirmed that Jordi Device is talking to QPR about a loan move with a view to a permanent deal at the end of the season. Now the rumoured bit is the fee would be around £900,000 to make it permanent, according to Hull Live. On to my predicted 11 now then in Grant McCann's obviously 4-3-3. It's Matt Ingram in goal, a back 4 of Josh Emmanuel, Reece Burke, Jacob Greaves and Brandon Fleming. A midfield 3 of Alfie Jones, Richie Smallwood the captain, and Greg Doherty. Thomas Mayer comes in on the right, pretty much compulsory because we haven't got anyone else. It's George Honeyman on the left and Malik Wilkes up top. That's the team in picture form. A little bit shaken up, this one. Onto the bench then. It's George Long, Louis Coyle, Callum Elder, Dan Batty, Sean McLaughlin, Regan Slater, Keane Lewis Potter, and Keane Lewis Potter. And that's the team in picture form. That's the team on the pitch. It's pretty much full strength. Will it get the win? 2-0 win. Another 2-0 win I'm going for. And if we win this game, that is our 200th win in league or cup competitions, forgetting friendlies and testimonials and things like that. That is our 200th win, I believe, at the KCOM. I thought we had more, but I've just read something which I think is right. It's a reliable website that says it'll be our 200th win at the KCOM. Nice one. Thanks for watching then, guys. Like and subscribe. See you later. Goodbye.